Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel, the Long Leg Chronicles. This is Jacelyn here with another getting to know you question. If you have not done it yet, please subscribe to my channel and please come follow me on Instagram. We'll talk about all that stuff later. Let's get into the question of the day. Okay, so question of the day is, what is your favorite personality trait? Which of your personality traits are you most proud of? That's the question. I kind of like lost in there, the screen went off. Anyways, my favorite personality trait I am most proud of is my resilience. So I have a saying, it doesn't matter who you are, doesn't matter where I am in life, you have one time to make me mad or upset about something. Just once. I figured that one time, you got me that one time. But if I see that you're a person who is triggering, because I know that that's a word that we use a lot right now. If I see that you're a person who triggers something negative in me, I will automatically build a wall. Like I won't allow you to get your hands on those emotions again. If I'm in a situation, case in point, I was in an art class when I graduated with my associates. I had to take an art class for that associates, and I have something that's called fine motor skills dysfunction. So that means that the muscles in my hands aren't as strong as, I guess, the average person's muscles in their hands. I guess that's the best way I can describe that. So my hands aren't super strong. So of course, a part of art, you have to draw, you have to paint. One of my favorite things to do is paint, but you have to draw and paint and things like that. So I remember my last project, I worked hours on this project, and I told myself, like, I'm not putting real people in this project because I don't have those skills. Like, it will take me years for me to get that skill, and this is like a basic art class. So I'm going to do the best I can with what I know and putting my best foot forward, especially for my final grade. Or I think it was the not necessarily final grade, but it was one of the projects that was coming up towards the final grade. And I remember working so hard, and I decided to, like, my teacher wanted me to put a person, like, to draw a human face in my picture. And I'm just like, no, I don't want to. If I put something, the way I thought is that if I put this in my project, then you have to grade me on it. And I don't want you to grade me on something that I know that I have no skill at. Like, if I don't put it in there, you can't grade it. I know that if I put it in there, you could very well tell me it's an F, and I already knew it was an F because I'm not good at that. So I paint this painting, and I presented it to the class, and my teacher said that my strokes were lazy or something like that. And, like, knowing how much work and how hard it was to make this presentation, especially with my hands being tired, like, I have to rely on one of my disabilities. So knowing how much work I put in, it crushed me to the point where, like, instantly I burst into tears and just walked out of the classroom. Burst into tears. I mean, it was horrible. And some of my classmates came following me to tell me, oh, don't worry about him, he doesn't know what he's talking about. And it's just like, you know, I had to explain to them, like, oh, I worked so hard and my hands cramped up, and like, and in hindsight, I realized it was an insecurity that I had, and it just manifested its way in him using a word that makes me feel, or made me feel, insecure about something about myself. So he used the word lazy, and then he was, you know, automatically, he was just like on pins and needles after that. Like, oh my goodness, I made one of my students cry in middle of class, you know. So it was the bad guy. He was the bad guy. Not at all. I kept going because I'm just like, you know what? I'm in this class. I'm gonna do the best that I can with what I have. So we're gonna knock this out the park. So from then on, my major was early childhood education. It wasn't art. So I said that to myself. I am going to do the best that I can, and it doesn't matter what this teacher thinks, because I know that I did my best. So in the next project, he wanted me to put a person in the picture again, and no, I'm only putting in this picture what I know it's fair for you to grade. You want to see a human being? No. So he went on again. Oh, you know, I really wish that you would have put this in your picture, and I wanted to see your uncle's face because we had to make a picture from a family picture or something like that. I really wish you had added your uncle's face to it. And I just stood there and looked at him. Okay. All right. That is your decision to make. And we moved on because I was determined. You made me cry about once about this. You won't get the luxury of doing it again. Like, that's not what I do. So yeah, I would have to say my resilience and my resistance to, like, my strength, my resolve. That's the word I'm looking for. My resilience and my resolve. Those two are words about myself. Once I make up my mind, that's it. My mind is made up. You can enter other ideas. My mind is made up. Especially if it's things that make me feel negative or make me feel bad. Oh no, you don't get to do that. And I am actually happy to say that I have grown in that aspect. That's another video for another day, and we will talk about other things like that. But yeah, no, my resilience and my resolve. So thank you so much for watching, and watching to the end, because this video is a little longer than the ones I usually make, but I was pretty excited about sharing that with you guys. So yes, 2 personality traits I'm proud of: resilient and resolve. So catch me tomorrow to find out something new about me. So thank you so much for joining me, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.